I forget the gentleman's name, but there's a new podcast and he's a
Yes.
Princeton professor.
I love that episode.
Right. And it's something about
teaching men to read or love reading.
Teaching men to love books or how to read books. And he says with alarm that he looked into the faces of his Princeton students over the last, recent years and was horrified that most of them did not know how to discuss big, important topics. Like they could dissect, a paragraph and analyze, a passage, but they did not know how to have the bigger discussions. And
or they didn't have the emotion with it.
Exactly. Like they didn't read and understand the big takeaways. They were so myopic in how they read. It was like for the test or the paper.
Exactly. It was like robotic. And I think he talks about the person who did that. I think he's from the South maybe, and from a poor family, a poor white guy who I think had a wealthy uncle or somebody who influenced him who really loved to read. I think he had like a blue collar job, the guy. I remember him being like a truck driver, but loved literature or something like that.
Right. Well, I just heard a stat on the radio that Americans surveyed are reading, 40% less than they were just, I think, 5 or 10 years ago. Now, I happen to be a prolific reader now. I was never a reader growing up.
I'm a bibliophile now.
But I get so much out of books. Like, I feel like I'm growing, I'm learning, I'm transported. Like, I feel sad that our kids will never have that experience if we really go the way of a post-literate society.
We're not going to.
I'm hoping that won't happen.
Because, we have to model reading, I think is important. Is like when you read, I mean, look, I definitely have to delete the app Block Blast because sometimes I want to play it instead of read.
But you're doing it inside a book.
I do it inside a book. I love that you know that. I'm like, oh, this is I love Jane Eyre.